The Baroness. Hey everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at the retro collection of the classified line, the Baroness figure, and I don't know what it's actually called because the line has like 6 different subtitles, so I don't really know what it is, but it's a classified version of the Baroness figure in the retro blister card packaging. As you can see, it has her name on the top left, G.I. Joe logo, old Hasbro logo in the bottom left-hand corner, and the Cobra enemy logo directly above the blister packaging. And there's a warning on the top left and 4+ on the right. On the back here, we have her read-up. Role, Cobra Intelligence Officer. Primary specialty, Intelligence. Secondary specialty, Fixed-Wing Pilot. Birthplace, Classified. Now, this is not all of what's on her original read-up because they didn't include it, because they included read-up for other languages. So I don't really see much purpose in cutting this out. I might, I don't know. But as you can see, there's also the Baroness, Lady J, and 2 hidden figures. Ooh, it's very clearly Gung-Ho and Destro. And we know that now because the line's been out for a couple months. GIJoe.com on the bottom there, which if you go to that link, it just redirects you to the Hasbro website. I tried it, it doesn't do anything. So yeah, thankfully I'm not a mitten box collector because when Walmart mailed this to me, it came all jacked up, all torn up and messed up. So thankfully I'm not a mitten box collector. If you want this, go to looking for it at a store. Don't order it online because they sent it to me in a little paper, like plastic wrapper, and it was in the mailbox. So yeah, just if you want this, go to a Walmart and look for it. And don't order it online. It's a bad idea. So yeah, thankfully I'm not a mitten box collector, so let's rip this open. I actually didn't rip it open because I wanted to do a comparison. So this is the box for the retro figures for the Marvel Legends line, and that's the box for the G.I. Joe Classified line. What I want to show is the difference in quality here. This is like double thick cardboard. This is just single thick cardboard. I don't know why they don't do it like this, where it's double thick, so that way it doesn't get warped and bent like this does, because this hasn't been damaged at all. Like, it looks perfectly fine. So I don't know why they don't do that. That just seems like a bad idea to me. I feel like it would sell better if this was more, you know, if it looked better on card. Because for now, I have literally no reason to keep it on card because the card is in horrible condition. But anyways, move on to the actual review. And here we have Miss Anastasia de Cobra, the Baroness, out of the packaging and on her base, which she comes with, and on the spinning base. I have all of her weapons that she has equipped with her. Her glasses are on, and this is how she looks out of the packaging. I think she looks fantastic. I'm really happy to have another member of Cobra on my shelf. As before, I just had the twins and a couple ninjas and the Prophet Director Destro, which is a great figure, but I wanted more. So yeah, no, she looks fantastic. I love the glossy finish on her boots and her chest piece and the various pieces of armor mixed with the matte of the undersuit, as well as the just a little splash of red on her chest for the Cobra logo. I think it looks great. Let me just bring it here a little closer, actually. Now, on the original release, I believe there was more gold, like right here, and more red, but I honestly don't mind that because this is very clearly going for a more retro classic look, and I'm fine with that. And I think she looks fantastic. Like, I really think she looks great. Again, I love all the detailing on this. Unfortunately, she only does have single jointed elbows, which makes posing rather a little more difficult. But hey, you know, again, the face sculpt on this looks fantastic. Like, she looks great. Like, that is a really good head sculpt. I really like that quite a lot. Again, she's got her glasses on, which are removable. I put them on as I did not want to lose them, but I will take them off here in a second. So we just pull these off. They come off fairly easily. The only issue with taking the glasses off is they kind of leave a weird big groove in the side of her head. So yeah, I'm just gonna put them back on. They slide on very easily, and they don't even really lock into place. They just sort of slide in and glide in. It works very well. But yeah, no, she looks great. She has a very long, like, flat hair. That is, it's a bit annoying. Like, it is movable. Like, it's soft plastic, not rigid plastic. But it does make posing a little harder because she can really turn her head that far, and that's about it. If she had like if her hair was a little shorter, or if it was if there was more movement in the hair, I feel like that'd be better. But as of right now, it's just flat on her back, which I guess is fine for just static poses, but if you want something more dynamic, that's a bit unfortunate. Again, the armor looks really nice. I like basically this whole figure. I think it looks really good, and I'm very glad I got a hold of it. As you can see, she also has the weapons, her 2 sidearms on her back here, on it's a separate belt piece, which is floppy a little bit, but That's fine. Look, it's better than Stalker's weird backpack, which constantly falls off. But yeah, no, this is pretty good. I like this a lot. Let's take a look at the accessories that she comes with. And here are all the accessories, and unfortunately they are all a pitch black, so it blends in really well with the base. But I will move them in a little closer. As you can see, we have for a main kind of rifle is one of the earlier versions of the classified rifles, which look more like Nerf guns. I mean, the sculpting work is very well done. It's a very impressive looking sci-fi rifle. As you can see on the side here, on this side, there is a giant peg here, which can peg into her back or anyone else's back, or maybe like the side of a vehicle if that's what you want. There's the ammo is not removable at all, unfortunately, but that's fine. I don't really expect this kind to be that, to have that level of depth of playability, but it's not bad. You know, I would prefer a more realistic weapon, but I get why they did this because most of the Cobra characters come with kind of weird sci-fi looking guns, so I'm fine with that. That's the first one, and the second one is more of a sniper rifle. Really, it's very long. It's a very long barrel. It looks like a gun from Apex Legends. But that's just me. Again, really nice stock. Another magazine which is not removable. There's a nice scope up the top here. Racks for placing, you know, the scopes for the down or attachments. It looks really nice. And again, on the side here is yet another of the peg system, which, you know, you can peg in her back or anything else really. Again, these all look like Nerf rifles because I'm fairly certain most of them are designed to look like Nerf rifles. She also has a pair of pistols. They are exactly the same, but she has two of them, and they look kind of like the pistol that's in Halo, like the default one that you get. But there are two of them, and so nice to have two. This one, on mine at least, the sculpting messed up a little bit. Look on the bottom there; it's all jacked up, and there's even like a little bit of a plastic molding there. So unfortunately, I got a bad copy, so that sucks. But I'm not too fussed about that. And as you can see here, she also has her glasses, which I can add to the pile of other glasses that I have, which includes Billy's and Sergeant Slaughter's of the 1/12 scale glasses. This one has a bit of paint smudging, which is unfortunate. But yeah, no. And then she also has one of these, a base plate, which I would like for all figures to come with, just that way I can stand a little better. So yeah, that looks really good. Happy to have that. Nice glossy matte black, so you can really just ruin that with your human fingerprints. I'll wipe that off afterwards. But yeah, those are the accessories that she comes with. Let's take a look at the articulation. Unfortunately, her articulation is a bit limited as it's on an older female body, so we do not get double jointed elbows, and we do not get the same level of movement in the lower body that I would like. But here's what she has. She does have a ball joint on the top of the neck here and in the bottom here, but unfortunately, with the way her hair is, you don't get much of it. Like, she can move her head pretty far that way, but like nothing that way. Look down that far, can't look up at all, side to side a bit. That's about it. She does have butterfly joints here in the inside of her armor here, but unfortunately her armor gets in the way of it. So there's not a whole lot of movement there, unfortunately. She doesn't even have like an upper arm swivel here. It's down. She has the wrist, the forearm swivel action of an older Joe, but she doesn't even have the range of an older Joe because she can't push her arm all the way up. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, there's a hinge here, which goes back and forth like that, and a swivel. She has a hinge down on both of her hands, and they can do a full 360. She can turn her side right here. There's a ball joint here and a ball joint here. The top one is fairly tight, as is the bottom one, so the range of movement is fairly limited, unfortunately. However, she does have a lot of movement down here, the lower body. She has drop-down hips, which, you know, do that with what you will. She can kick that far to the side. There is a swivel at the upper thigh, but this kind of gets in the way of it, unfortunately. But yeah, no, that's that. She can not kick around buttocks, unfortunately, but she does have double jointed knees. She has a hinge at the bottom of the foot here. Let's go that far forward, and a forward-facing pin for a rocker. And that is her articulation. Fairly limited, but hey, you know, you can make do. Now, as for size comparison, here she is with the twins, Tomaz and Zamat, respectively. Which one's Tomaz? Which one's Zamat? I don't know. One of them has a scar, one of them doesn't. But as you can see, they are a little bit taller than her, which feels about right. And here she is with her often on and off love interest, Destro. But specifically the Profit Director Destro, as I do not have a regular Destro. I will get one at some point, but for right now, same mold, fits fairly well in there. Happy to see these two together finally. For another standard Joe, here she is next to Stalker, and Stalker is a bit taller, which feels about accurate. And here's how she fits in with your average Black Series Lightning Collection and Marvel Legends figures, just in case you wanted to see how it would scale with any of those. And there you have the Baroness, the retro carded Baroness figure. Hope you liked it. I really do like it. I'm happy to finally have one. I hope to get the rest of these figures. Maybe not the J, but I definitely want the Gung Ho and that Destro. That Zartan as well. There's so many really good ones here, and I hope this line continues, and I hope that they fix the cardboard box issue. I hope they double board it, like I said in the beginning, with the way the Marvel Legends do it. But yeah, overall, really good figure. Very happy I got this. I need more Cobra. So yeah, let me know what you thought below. If you want more G.I. Joe, please let me know, because I like G.I. Joe a lot more than I like most of the lines coming out right now. So yeah, thank you very much for sticking into this. Please like, comment, subscribe, everything in the whatever the algorithm needs. Thank you all very much for this. Have a great day.